Good day and welcome to chapter 6 of my royalty playthrough. There's a horse in my fridge and its name is Scrooge. It's the favorite pet of some weird royal here, and we're babysitting that horse for 11 days. It's already 3 days in the freezer. We're feeding it simple meals. It's having quite a nice time here. Also, I have Bard and Lindbergh, two troopers from the local empire around the corner, and they're helping us out. Everything's quite nice in Lumi's Haven, so we're meeting new friends every day. Nice troopers from the empire helping out, wielding bio-coded gear. So far, this DLC is a blast, and I can say money well spent, and would absolutely advise everybody to buy this stuff. It's great. It's an awesome DLC. Really, seriously. No downsides, just pure fun. It's basically just a more of the same great stuff the base game already offered. And let's keep going. So, with that horse, once we're done feeding it for days, I hope it can eat these rations now. There's still some rice there. I'm unsure. Can it eat simple meals? Vegetables, seeds, meals. Okay. Done and done. Okay. When this babysitting with the horse is done, we're gonna be having a little bit more royal favor, and we're getting closer and closer to the point where Lumi will be promoted to the rank of a esquire, and thus we will need a throne room. So I decided today we're gonna build a throne room, and if you have any comments you want to add into the video, feel free to drop them in the section below. And let's get going. I'm gonna build this one with sandstone, because I feel like sandstone is a great material. I have lots of that lying around. Belsauce is done with her smoke leaf binge. Great. And let's check. I thought to build the throne room area somewhere around here. So let's just be like this. I'm feeling like some design like this. There we go. This is going to be the throne room of Lumi's Haven. There we go. So, I can't build a grand throne yet, but that's okay. We're just gonna build a regular throne. And I want to build the throne out of, well, plasteel, I don't know, steel. It's going to be slate, because we have a lot of slate. And it's going to be 2 thrones, because Lumi is still suffering from the loss of stone, and that's why I'm pretty sure she would insist on building 2 thrones. And it's a sign for the future of Lumi's Haven. AKA, we need a husband for Lumi because we need somebody to inherit the title, if necessary. Okay, so also, like I noticed the last time, we need braziers. And I'm gonna build them with sandstone. And they will be behind the throne. There we go. And of course I want some power conduits as well, because we're not barbarians here. There's electricity for our throne room. Because I will implement these 2 lamps here and there. And then we're gonna be using, I thought, some columns to decorate this place a little bit. Something like this. There we go. Then add up a nice little flooring, and we have a proper throne room going on here. There we go. That's looking nice, doesn't it? Okay. So, 6.7 days freezer time for Scrooge. So, Bard can be the preferred hauler. Come on. Let's do this. Do the hauling, my friend. And your friend Lindbergh can do the crafting. There we go. Then I'm gonna set Belsas a little bit back with that, and there we go. I just figured when I have to feed those guys, then they might as well do some work here. Okay. So the most cumbersome part now will be my... Oh. I'm gonna do this. We're gonna do some fine granite tiles here. It's only a few thousand units of granite blocks. Nothing to worry about. It's nothing special. Only almost 2k. This is a long-term project, okay? But I want to have a proper throne room, and I'm gonna start with that quite in time and not just in the last minute. There we go. Okay. Oh yeah, that's coming out quite nicely. There's so much granite lying around here that I figured I can go with a vast amount of expenses here with this throne room. Because pretty much every other area of the colony is already covered up, and this way I will level up the construction value of my peeps to 8. There we go. Already there. Nice. So, this means I need to expand the zone a little bit like this. So this gets a little bit more complicated now. So, sorry, I was a little bit distracted for a moment. I have now the necessary skill value to build geothermal energy. And without further ado, I want to get there as soon as possible. So we're gonna build this reactor here. We need to position it here, and I like to do it like this. I drop down the reactor and then I forbid it, because I want to have a proper walling beforehand. I'm gonna build a sandstone wall around that, because I don't use tremendous amounts of sandstone as of speaking right now. So, as you might have noticed, I've expanded those storage areas for blocks and chunks by some degree, because I knew that from the beginning that this reactor would interfere with these storage areas, but nothing too terrible here. Okay, so now what will happen is we will build the building beforehand, and when it's done I'm gonna allow it to build the reactor afterwards, because these reactors, as far as I remember, they also react badly with rain. I'm not entirely sure about that, but I think it was something like that. They need a roof. If not, it's always a good measure to protect these thingies, because raiders, they love to destroy things, and a geothermal generator getting destroyed, this hurts you a little bit, because they are quite costly. So, let's keep going, shall we? So this is quite a long-term project, but wow, this is going out really well. So we have smithing researched, so let's proceed to the machining. So the room readout here is already with mediocre impressiveness. So these tiles have a beauty rating of 3, which is quite high. Normal tiles here have a beauty rating of 1, and no tiles at all have a beauty rating of -1. So that's quite good. We are dangerously low on food. And Lumi's wandering in sadness. One of those stories again. So, we're gonna hunt some food here. Yeah, Hornet is hunting some gazelle. But, it's pretty good, so he'll train his hunting a little bit more. And there we go. Cooking 4, but luckily Hornet learns that stuff really quickly. So I have a few cooks here. That's good. And that building is almost done. Quite quickly. Okay, let's go. Visitors. My trader is sadly offline. She's having another mental situation, so I think I'm gonna send Dawn for some trade. But I almost have no silver. Yeah, I remember. I freed Eric from those monstrous slavers. So, what do you guys have for sale? I'm gonna sell off that steel knife and this terrible, bad clothing from the cloth ladies had. Huh. Appropriate for middle-ranked noble women, so it's something we have to deal with as well. Gosh. Okay. So, fun. I'm not gonna sell that parka because they're not having enough money to pay me off properly. Okay. So this is going to take a while here, as we can see. But that was pretty much the plan. But I have a lot of granite chunks here lying around, so let's see how far we get with that. Okay. So I think the next proper step seems to be walling off myself a little bit more. But first, let's finish the throne room, I'd say. Because the level of raids right now is still quite harmless overall. I don't want to overestimate my power, but the last few raids were always only one guy attacking us, so I don't assume that we're in too much trouble anytime too soon. Most importantly, we need to get rid of Scrooge in a positive way. So, also I need to get more food. I guess I'm gonna hunt all the gazelles, so this should get me somewhere. Also, this should bring me a decent amount of light leather, plain leather. And some nice amount of shooting training for Hornet. So, having now 5 colonists, well, 7 basically. Gets things done a lot quicker. Royal Tribute Collector. A royal tribute collector is approaching. They will accept any prisoners and gold you offer as tribute. And the one who gives over the tribute will receive royal favor for fulfilling the tradition. Twice per year. Fun. Okay. You can sell off your prisons twice a year. Wow. That's pretty funny. So, let's check this out. I mean, I don't have much gold here, so... Okay. Yeah, they're only taking literal gold. And people. Wow. Okay. No, you can't gift them anything except for... Okay. Okay. I didn't know that yet, so... we can work towards that next time. This also means that taking prisoners is getting a completely new dimension in this game. I love it. There are so many betterments in this DLC. Awesome. So, let's get rid of all these steel slag chunks. They are quite troublesome. Okay. So, seems like the other sleeping rooms are slowly getting done as well. We're still on low food. I don't want to know how much food Scrooge devours, but I don't dare to leave the animal somewhere else, because well, this quest will fail if if anything happens to the horse. So the horse has to live in the fridge until this whole thing is over. End of the story. I'll provide food for that, and I'll accept that it will eat a lot of rations. It's okay for me. Oh, there's a war merchant. That means we can sell some things. Cool. So, Don seems to be the better trader, actually. Okay. We're gonna use that. So, let's check. I will sell that birdskin parka for sure. And apart from that, boom rats? Seriously? No. I'm not gonna buy boom rats from you guys. Nice try. Thanks, but no thanks. Okay. Well, leaves me with a little bit more money than before. That's okay. So, let's do a little bit more of them parkas. So, there we go. He's cutting some sandstone. Yeah, it's just taking some while until they're doing more granite. But, well, I'm devouring slate in quite some speed right now, so... Oh, we're out of wood again. Oh, I'm so happy once this whole... Oh, you know what, Eric? You please build this geothermal reactor, because I realized I'm so tired of these wood-fired generators. Chopping all this wood all day in and out, and feels like such a waste, you know. So, let's switch over to this form of energy. That works out a lot better. Okay, but heat stroke. Okay. So, I know how to deal with that. There we go. So that should help to alleviate the temperature a little bit. Yeah, the heat stroke doesn't rise anymore. It even falls off now. they gifted me a steel coronate, whatever. Oh, nice. They offered a crown for Lumi. Oh, these guys are so nice. Come on, wear it. There we go. A crown for her. I am so happy for her. Okay, but on the other side, I still need more wood. There we go. Yay, we got the machining done. Awesome. So, what to research next? Water mill generators. Not interested at all. Tree sowing, psychoid brewing. Psychoid brewing sounds like a good idea. Psychoid tea is a good mood gainer, and well, the only downside is that you need a constant constant stock of this stuff. But that's pretty much the only downside you have from psychoid tea. It's one of those recreational drugs that will form some sort of dependence, but well, it's not bad for your people. It's only bad when they don't have it, but as long as they have it, everything's nice. So I figure we're gonna bring out the growing zone here for those psychoid plants over here. There we go. So I don't need those wood generators anymore. That's awesome. So is there any other geothermal power source anywhere close? Because that would be really awesome if I could claim another one here. Well, it's pretty far off and close to the corner of the map. There's more steel. There's some dead animal. There's some fail. Steel slag chunks. More fails. Let's deconstruct those. And let's check. There's another steam hole. But that's, again, very, very far away from the colony. Okay. Ah, this one is the closest so far. Oh, nice. There are so many dead animals. And there's another one. Okay, so claimable, I think, would be realistically these two. Okay. Not too bad. But I will gather up the necessary steel beforehand. So those thrones are taking up a lot of work. Hot damn. Thrombos. I'm having a lot of firepower at my disposal. But two of them? I'm really tempted. Because I have chain shotgun, assault rifle, revolver, auto pistol. Well. Ah, well, no. I'm not down for that kind of thrill right now. I just want to get rid of Scrooge. Safely. Securely. Guarding for Maela. So, recently extracted 4 prisoners from an ancient crypt-to-sleep vault, and intend to question them. To keep the prisoners secret from court rivals, we should hold them for 3 days. Blah, blah, blah. Mechanoid swarm. Ugh. No. Not this time. This is basically the same thing as with the Winterwolves before. I would need to defend those thingies for a few days. These prisoners for a few days while getting attacked by mechanoids in the meantime. But honestly, if I don't have a prison built and I have this throne room project here going on, no. The last quest from this sword killed one of my guys, and well, I want to consolidate. I want to get the horse out of my freezer for today. It's the most important thing. So I'm still a little bit scared. Okay, but I just remembered that I can build a machining table now, and there we can disassemble mechanoids, and that's awesome. Also, I can build up a smithy. So, let's do this as well. I don't know if these are really the final spots where I want to have all these work tables. But as for now, it's pretty okay. And it's pretty cool to have them there. So, let's mine out some more space here. There we go. Troopers leaving. Oh, it's not those from the horse. It's the tax collectors leaving. Sent by Causurus to aid. Okay, so they're tired of helping here. Whatever. The quest is not even done. This doesn't feel completely right. But whatever. So, I've researched psychoid brewing. Nice. So, let's proceed with drug production. Because I feel like this could be a really nice way to earn some money and produce some useful things on the side too. Okay, this is coming out quite nicely. Those drones really need time. Wow. Very impressive bedroom. Okay. So, she's starting to get over stone in a few days, and that's gonna be quite good because this really starts to take too long. But I knew that Lumi's mood would be a fragile thing the moment stone died. Rimworlders really take it seriously when they lose people they are bonded to. But I really like that. I mean, it's pretty realistic now. Okay. So, I think the main reason why the troopers left was the fact that I gave them this little man cave here with the sleeping spots in the ground, and they were just done with it. They were so done with it. They had to drag stones the whole day and cut them into blocks here. I was basically misusing them for work here. But that's what you get. I like my method here, so let's do it like this. I really miss the work power, gotta say. They were a appreciated part of my colony, and I missed them. So, Scrooge's time is almost over. So, this horse accompanied us almost over 2 episodes. I'm really gonna miss the guy. Eating all my rations in the freezer. Speaking of which, I really need more food. I feel like this horse is eating a ton. Like, really. Am I only feeling like that, or is it actually happening? I think it's actually happening. I think a horse needs a lot of rations, that's all. Wow. What a slaughter. So what actually does it do? Oh, it has a big social impact. Yeah, that's right. She's the queen bee. Oh, we can now disassemble mechanoids forever. I want to have some stools here. Out of aesthetic reasons. I don't know if they are really necessary. Oh, the shuttle has arrived, but it makes it certainly feels right. So, Lumi, please stop hunting the alpaca. Carry Scrooge to the shuttle, Your Highness. Jeez. So there we are. Thrones. Set owner. Lumi. Awesome. Alright. Okay, we can send that. There we go. Horse sitting done. Throne not usable. Oh. This actually only works with married couples. I'm amazed. Okay, we're gonna uninstall that. It's gonna be... Oh, well, no. Actually, no. Other way around. We're gonna... Lumi gets the good throne, okay? We're gonna uninstall that one. So, there exists a second throne, but, wow, they are quite precise about things like these. Okay. Okay, we finally got rid of the horse. I'm relieved of that. I felt like I was kinda on a hard pressure with the hunger of the horse. Like, I had the feeling like this horse was eating a ton of simple meals a day. I don't know. So, those granite chunks, there are only 500 blocks. Can you imagine? It's only 500 blocks, not more. Oh well, I miss my little marine grunts. Yeah, they definitely left because they did hate the job here. They didn't feel like building the throne room for you, for Lumi. Ungrateful munchkins. Okay. So, jokes aside, we're coming ahead. We're coming along really nicely. So, there's a fire, but I think, yeah, we're just putting that out immediately. Throne room will take a few more sessions. I think the throne room will be done in 1 or 2 episodes. Oh, well, maybe 3. According to the speed we're working right now, I think it's gonna be more 3 than 2. But that doesn't matter too much. It's gonna be wonderful once it's done. And that's what really matters the most. Like, Eric is leveling up his construction skill like crazy here. And, well, that's actually good. I mean... So, for the next few episodes, I think... Well, what to do next? I think the focus will be on... Whoa, on the, throne room by a lot. And, well... The thing with the throne room is it'll take a damn long time until it's done. And I'm not sure if I really wanna delay every other building project before that's done, because this might take quite a while. Like, really, not sure about that. I'm gonna rethink that until I record the next episode. Meanwhile, we're killing off that ibex doe. Okay, there we go. Was quite a resilient bugger. And yeah, so that's basically the main question here. Do I finish the throne room first, or do I begin building necessary complexes for the base? Because I want to start to bring up workshops. Like, I want to have a room for the tailoring bench and the leathers and everything being nicely in order and everything. That would be nice. And some place for the smelter and the machining and the smithy, where we can provide some access to the necessary materials quite easily. And yeah, these are things I would really like to do, but they would need a lot of stone too. And it all comes down to me realizing, again, I'm not having enough workforce. We're now 5 people and I'm still not having enough workforce. But I guess you will hear that from me quite a long time before I get happy with the amount of workforce I have. But yeah, there's still a lot of things to do here. That's for sure. Smithing, so who's Eric's the only person, okay. So let's finish this episode off with deconstructing a few mechanoids, which is quite nice, because you know, they did bring me quite a lot of trouble the other day, and now deconstructing them feels really good, you know. So 14 steel and a few plasteel units per mechanoid, not bad. What's the scyther? It's the same. 14 steel and 3 plasteel. Not too much, but well. Oh, there's even components. Okay, I'll take everything back. They are awesome. That's one good thing about mechanoids. So yeah, there we go. I'm one more quest away from the promotion of Lumi, I guess. And that would be pretty interesting as well. Man hunting chickens. Okay, guys, so I'm gonna leave this episode for here, and I'm gonna enter the next episode with a horde of men hunting chicken, because I think that's just a really good thing to make a new title about. And until then, I thank you guys a lot for your time and your attention. I'm having here a blast, and feel free to leave me a few comments below, or a thumb, or even a subscription for my channel. That would make me really happy. Anyway, I'm very grateful for you hanging around here, and I hope you're going to check in for the next episode. And until then, take care and goodbye.